Box Chevy family, it's your boy Box Chevy P. It's Box Chevy Preston, and we back again with another video. Which y'all can see in the title, man. Today we gonna try to fire the Monte Carlo for the first time. I just left the parts store. Actually, I just left from shipping a bunch of stuff off, and I just left the parts store. So I got all the fluids, everything we need. So I'm gonna try to I'm gonna fill everything up, and then we're gonna try to fire it and see if that fuel pump what it's doing, man. Like I said, everything is brand new. So we're gonna go from there. We just waiting on mommy to come out of Pick and Save or Metro Market and say we're gonna go fire the Box Chevy up, people. Y'all stay tuned, man. We're gonna cut y'all on as soon as we get back there. Yeah, keep your fingers crossed, like I said, because sometimes the first fire up don't always go as planned, but we're gonna see, man. But we'll work the kinks out if they need to be worked out, which 9 out of 10 they will. So once we get there, we're gonna crank that thing on and see what we got. So stay tuned and cut y'all back on when we get to the house, man. Let's go. Sure did. Who messing with you? Say, mommy, tank want to come out so bad. Finna do the first fire up. All right. Got the computer hooked up. Still got to mount everything, but it's hooked up. So now we finna see what we got going on. Got the fuse block hooked up. You see, I got the power wire, the ignition key on. So when I click this thing forward, we should hear the fuel pump. I want to see if this fuel thing leaked too, because I got a good feeling it is. Because remember the first one I showed y'all that I said I was returning, it got loose. As soon as I put this one in, it did the same thing. As soon as I was putting it in, it started getting a little wiggly. It just wasn't as bad as the other one. So let's see if we hear the fuel pump. Come on. Nope. That's it. Oh, you know what? I might have to do something to that ground wire. That ground wire down there is bad. I need to change the fuel ground wire. Oh, and this harness over here needs to be grounded inside the car. That's what I forgot about too. Y'all forgive me, because I had my boy help me do some of the wiring, so that's why I'm a little off track with it, because I had him do the wiring inside the car. I just put the fuel pump in the tank and shit. So it's another harness wire from this harness. It's supposed to be grounded right here. So let's see when I ground this, if it comes on. Let's see. Yeah. Fuel pump came on. Let's see if it's leaking. So yep, that ground wire needed to be hooked up. So I just heard the fuel pump come on. Let's see if we got a leak, or is it? Ain't no fuel. Actually, there ain't gonna be no leak because ain't no damn fuel in there. Just thought about that. Duh. I have to put some fuel in there to see if it's gonna leak. Cause I don't have no fuel, but it came on. I heard it. So see if I got some fuel in this thing. Did fill it up. It's my old compressor right here. Excuse the camera all over the place too. It's the old compressor that I took off. They got the plug somewhere right there at the top. See, the new one got a whole different fitting in it. Let me see if it's, nope, no gas in here. So what I have to do, we have to do this tomorrow. So this is gonna be to be continued. So everything is wired up properly, because when I just did that, it came on. So that means we'll be getting fuel to the front, and we'll hear this thing fire up for the first time tomorrow. Y'all stay tuned. I'll cut y'all back on in the morning. The rest of this stuff is just fans. So there's just the fans and a couple more things. TCC lockup is wired up. That's just for fans and a couple other things. So I'm gonna wire them fans up tomorrow. Ground them and wire them up, and then we gonna be set. Fire this thing up, put all the fluids in it, and then tomorrow I also gotta go get my drive shaft too. So we'll be able to drive this thing real soon. Real soon. Stay tuned. See y'all in the morning.
6 hours later.
So of course it's the next morning. We about to get out here, go get some gas real quick from the gas station, and then We're gonna see what this old thing do, man. We're gonna name the Monte Carlo too. Eventually, we're gonna name it. We gotta name all the cars, so we gotta come up with a name for the Monte Carlo. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. What's a good name for the Monte? What's a good name for the Monte, man? I still ain't put none of the fluids in. We're gonna dump all the fluids in here too. I was actually waiting on a funnel. I had a long funnel around here somewhere that I couldn't find, but hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna cut y'all back on. I think I know where it's at. All right, now we got the antifreeze. When you put antifreeze into the motor and it ain't warm, or you just putting it in for the first time, there's none in the engine already. You put it in through the top radiator hose. That way it goes straight into the engine, because if you put it in through the radiator, it have to travel through the lower radiator hose, and it ain't gonna get into the engine until the engine warm up. So if you want to get directly in the engine right away, you use the upper radiator hose, just so y'all know. And I bought 3 things of antifreeze just in case. Put a screw back in there so I can pull that out. All right, so I got all the fluids in except for the transmission fluid. And the reason I don't have the transmission fluid in yet is because I don't have the drive shaft on. And by me not having the drive shaft on, if I put that fluid in there and I start the car, it'll start squirting out the back of it. So I got to put that drive shaft in first before I do it, so I can put the trans fluid in, or I didn't finish filling up the radiator yet. So what I'm about to do now, on my gas can, I got my gas can. You know, see, I got the little automatic thing, like a regular gas pump. I got it off of Amazon a couple years ago. It's pretty handy. It worked good. I really use this for the kids' scooters and they little go-karts and shit. But I'm gonna show y'all how it worked real quick. Gas in there, I wasted a bunch of it because that damn little hose had some type of little defect to it, I guess. So it didn't came out, or I guess it's fucked up now. So let's see, we're gonna pull this carb a little bit more. Cause the fuel filter over here, and I got a good feeling it's gonna leak. So we're gonna see first. Let me pull this carb a little bit. And we're gonna watch under it. I'm just gonna cycle it on. So we finna cycle it on now. Let's see, cycling it on. So far, nothing. Let's do the first crank. A lot of people say first crank and they mean to start the car before the video started. This is the actual first crank, so y'all will be watching it with me. Actually, I'm gonna set y'all up on the stand. It's the first crank, y'all. Literally the first crank with fuel going to the motor. Let's see what we get. Yep, just what I thought, it's leaking. Fired up though. Yeah, man. So as y'all seen, that fuel pressure regulator leaked just like I thought it would. So I had to order a brand new one, another one. This is the third one I ordered. Remember if I showed y'all the last video where that part was leaking, where the part was real wiggly. Once I got that one on, it started wiggling the same way too. It clipped in nice and tight at first and then it started wiggling. But I didn't know they made the ones with the brass fin, the fins on the end where they actually made into the, made onto there. So I ordered that one. If I'd have seen that one the first time, I'd have ordered. Those were like $60. The one I've been ordering, they like 40, 45 bucks, but the other one is 60. So I went on and ordered that one. Actually, it's 80. The one I ordered is 75. I seen one for 60, the same one, but it was gonna take 2 to 5 days to get here. So what I did is, I seen another one on Amazon that I ordered. It was 75 plus tax, but it was overnight. So I went on to order that one. It was like 20 bucks more, but shit, it was worth it. I needed to get it overnight because I want to get this car running. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push it out. I'm gonna see if I can wiggle it and at least rig it up for now so I can get the gas and come up to the engine so we can get it to start up because we need this thing to start. I was gonna wait till I got the piece tomorrow and do it, but we're gonna do this today, man. We finna hear this Monte Carlo run one way or another. You know what I'm talking about? So y'all give me a couple minutes. I'm gonna push it out because look at all the gas. The gas is all gas on the floor. All the gas is spilled out of there. It just been squirting out. It ain't been no leak. It's been pouring out of there. So it's been pouring. So what we gonna do is put some water bottles out there. It's 90 degrees out here, man. I'm out here trying to make it happen for y'all because I really don't give a damn about starting this car today, but I made y'all promise we're gonna stick to it. Only thing left, I got everything wired up. I just gotta wire these 2 fans up, which ain't gonna take no time. I'm gonna run that same wire through the firewall, run them down through here somewhere, run them up against the frame rail, and I'm gonna wire these 2 fans up. I don't know exactly how my guy got it wired, where the fans come on, but we'll see. I call him and see what setup he put on here, but he tuned the computer and stuff just to start the car and then run the 4L80E, and then I don't know if he got the fans coming on at the same time or not, but we'll see how that is once the car get running. But we finna get this going now, so once I get it running, you already know it's off to the exhaust shop. So I was supposed to go get the drive shaft today, but I'm gonna go in the morning and order the drive shaft. I already took all the measurements. First thing in the morning, once I get off work, I'm going straight to the drive shaft joint. I don't know if they're gonna be open that early, but I'm gonna try to go up there early as I can. So let me finish pulling this car up out of here because they got my house smelling like gas right now. So I'm gonna pull it up out of here. That way, if some more gas do come out, it'll leak out in the driveway. But we finna get this thing started. Y'all give me a couple minutes and I'm gonna cut y'all back on. Coming to find out, it wasn't even that little loose piece that was leaking. It was the feed side that had popped off. And it was push lock fitting. See, that's why I always reinforce it with a clamp just in case, because I don't trust those push lock fittings. So it popped right off. That's what it was. It wasn't even that little loose fitting that was leaking. It was the tight side that I thought was good was the side that was leaking. So I just put it on. Now I'm gonna turn the key for it, let the gas pump and see if it leaks now. Okay, fuel pump on. See if it leak out now. So far, no leak. See, because it was pouring out of there. That's what it was. The whole damn line came off. That's why it was coming out so fast. That was the pressure side. So let me see. Y'all don't try this at home. Okay, let's fire this thing up. Actually, let's put some more gas in here because I'm pretty sure all the gas that went out. So let's put some gas in here and then we're gonna fire them up. Give me 1 second. This was $10 worth of gas. Seemed like a lot more though. All right, got the gas in there. It's hot as hell out here too, y'all. I should have waited till the morning or later on to do this shit. But I'm out here doing this just so I can finish the video, man. I'm trying to constantly drop back to back for y'all, man. You know? All right, car real dirty too. So let's see what we get, man. Yeah, nothing ain't leaked out again since I put that clamp on there. So then I'm gonna push the car back to a different spot too, just so I can make sure ain't no new leak. Since that puddle was already right there, give me 1 second. I moved it back, so the fuel filter's back there now. Let's see what we get. Let's crank this joint. Go, y'all. Here first, man. That was the first startup. So for those of y'all that's new to the channel, man, hit that subscribe button. Y'all see I got to clean up all these wiring. I just had to make sure everything was in the right firing order first. So now I'm finna put it back in the garage. I'm gonna let some of that damn gas dry up, and then I'm gonna get under here. I'm gonna wire my fans up. Oh, I didn't even check the power steering. Hold on 1 second. Let me crank him back up. There y'all have it, man. We got the car fired up. So now we need to work the kinks out. So we one step closer to getting on the road. So like I said, I'm going tomorrow to get the drive shaft made. They usually, sometimes they have it done the same day, depending on how early you come. After, if not, they have it done the exact next day. Yeah, I'm dusty. I've been out here working. Nails got shit all. I've been out here working since earlier. I've just been taking breaks. I actually got frustrated earlier when it didn't start and I seen all that stuff leaking. Went in the house, took me a nap about an hour, came back out and got right back to it. That's what you got to do sometimes, man. When you're working on your cars, these cars will frustrate you. And if you're a car guy, you understand what I'm saying. These cars is very frustrating. There have been plenty of times where I done said, fuck this car. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, you know what I'm saying, you got to have a little patience. And sometimes it'll work out. You just got to sit back, go back to the drawing board, and then it'll work out for you. But like I said, if you ain't subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Y'all see we got the car started, so for that, man, give me a like for this video, man. We're trying to get this video out there, at least to 10,000 views, you know what I'm saying? So let's do that. Box Chevy P checking out, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Let's go.